TikTok relationships. What I'm learning is people want a different type of treatment if you have access to them on the back end. So in this case, if she has access to these men on the back end, we don't know whether or not they're having those conversations where she's telling them how she feels on the back end, because there's
But what
like,
about the disrespect on the front end? Like, you know how they be like, okay, the apology should be as loud as the disrespect, or if a motherfucker doing something on the front end, why is you correcting them on the back end? Correct them on the front end where it happened at. Do you think that she correct Duffy when he said he was going to unalive HB?
so that's the other thing. As far as that gentleman, he's married. So as a married woman, I think that we understand.
As a married man, why are you saying that you're going to unalive a woman while your wife is in the panel and Nitra's in the panel?
I think that that's for the wife to check, though. That wouldn't be for Nitra to check somebody else's husband.
But she checks all the other men.
But
That's
this
not
one
her
is
husband.
but this one is a married man who has a wife that should speak to her own husband, if that makes sense.
She hasn't checked married men before?
I'm not sure. I don't be over there, but I'm just,
Yeah, if Nitra can say something to me, she should be able to say something to him too. So he's married, so that should excuse him for
if
being
he's
checked?
married, then his wife is the one who should address anything with him, is what I'm saying, from my opinion.
Right, but if he's
I
representing
wouldn't want
FOE,
another woman to come
then
and
she
try to
should
check
too.
my husband. That's my job.
They do it all the time over there. The same way, why the fuck is he checking other women then if that's the case? Because he checks a lot of married women over there and put them in their place. So why they husbands not doing it?
So I can't speak to all of the dynamics because I don't be over there.
I
really
know, but I'm
observe
glad that you
everything.
tried to though. Thank you. I appreciate your sentiments, H baby.
You welcome.
You know I love you. Was there anybody else?
Oh, wow. So, Braid, let me ask you, okay. So what is going on? Maybe we have missed some things. So what all transpired that you are on this tangent?
Oh, you want a recap?
Yeah, just a light one. We might have
Give me a
missed some
scale of 1 to
things.
10. Give me a scale of 1 to 10.
10, so we don't miss anything.
Nigga said light recap, but a 10. Okay, so it all goes back to when. No, I'm playing. Basically, this all started because of, respectfully, in my opinion, Glam and Duffy. Of course, we know the Little Touch saga. We all got tired of the Little Touch shit. Well, shit, there's a lot of parts, actually, because Kev the Comic posted messages which made HB do some stuff to Poetic, and that made Nitra go live and talk shit about HB. That's why HB got a problem with Nitra. Because the shit that she did to Poetic, she came live and was talking shit. Then we go to the courtroom, Bella's courtroom. Actually, we could go back before then. I was in the comments, leaving some comments to Duffy and Glam because I didn't like that he called Little Touch a slut bucket. I didn't like that. He was like, do you want to be an old ass woman or do you want to be a slut bucket? That's what Duffy said as far as Little Touch goes. And when I heard that, I started cussing him out. And I was like, okay, that's disrespectful as fuck. So at that point, I had a problem. I have a problem with Duffy and Glam. So Nitra decides to jump in. Start talking shit. Anybody has a problem with Glam and Duffy, she talking shit about them. She blocking them, doing all of the things. So then now everybody is talking shit about Glam and Duffy. You feel me? Everybody talking shit about Glam and Duffy. And Nitra's just at war with everybody. And that's why we said that Glam and Duffy are a bigger liability than Little Touch. Keep in mind, in this process, Glam and Duffy doxed Morilla's son, who's a freshman in high school. They're keeping track of all the money and all the business shit in FOE when they got scam and fraud charges. We found out that Glam stole $60 from her deceased mom and tried to go cash it at a damn check cashing place. Nitra feel like she don't gotta tell the people that all of the information they giving is to a known scammer, frauder, and doxer. Shit, Miss Amanda gave her damn debit card information and now charges is coming up on her damn account. It's so much they got going on over there, please.
Excuse me, BraidKing, real quick. I paused this comment. Me Jones 626 says, Braid, why don't you lead by example with the correcting and check your people?
I do all the time, just like they check me all the time. Me Jones, why don't you stop looking like Benjamin Button and aging backwards? That's what you do, and stop atting me. I'm sick of you. You got the face of the face of a toddler, the face of a baby doll, the face of a lot of things, girl. Every time y'all see me Jones comment, I want y'all to click that profile picture. Call her Benny.
Okay. Got you. So ever since all of this has transpired, this has gotten you started to where now you are picking up each story that comes out of basically the camp.
Every single one of them.
So what are you looking to achieve throughout this?
The only thing that I'm looking to achieve is to spread awareness. I'm so glad you asked. I want the people of FOE to know that if you guys are giving your money and information to Nitra, like your first and last name or your debit card information, that you need to go in your bank accounts and check and make sure that you are not being scammed and frauded. I don't want anybody else to lose any money due to Glam and Duffy. All of the charges that they had were like scam and fraud, and they're a part of the management team. PPP loans, just a whole bunch of shit. Actually, they've sent me so much shit. Manny, I hate to say this. They went and found a damn mama's record. They went and found Glam's mama record. So they was like, she got it from her mama. The mama, they said the mama wasn't even mad that she scammed her because she's been scamming. She got 40 different charges dated from, I think it was 1995 to 2006 or so. I don't know. They sent me a list of Glam's mama's charges before. So it's just a lot going on. And I just want everybody of FOE to know, be careful. That's it. That's all. Just be careful.
So after all of this, because I know you have a tendency of forgiving people. So after all of this, how are you going to be feeling in the forgiveness department?
I actually don't want to forgive Nitra. Nitra actually fucked up this last time by letting me back in because now I'm really on the inside of FOE. The whole FOE, not the whole FOE, but there's a lot of people at FOE that sending me messages. That's the reason that I know Good Yellow was begging somebody for $80 on June 26th. And they didn't have it for him. She should have never let me back in this last time because her trying to kick me out because of Glam and Duffy was her biggest, gravest mistake. We're going to run her name through the mud as long as we can until she gets tired. We're going to keep flipping her, turning her every which way but loose because apparently she doesn't like being around no sissy and I ain't never going to be shit. And that's what she said. Yeah, I'm a sissy and she don't like being around sissies, which is crazy because she was just battling, you know who the other day. Nevertheless, she had a lot of shit to talk. So now I'm going to keep running her sloppy body, slanted titty, gelatinous head ass into the ground. And I have no respect for her because she disrespected me the most.
Oh, my Lord. So throughout this, have you yourself have found any hard, concrete evidence to the current allegations? Because I know that you have allegations of people's past and things.
What do you want me to post? What evidence do you want?
No. We could just hear, is there a current situation that exposes any of these people that you're after?
Is there a current what?
Is there a current situation that exposes any of these people that you're after? Because I know you're alluding to their past. I would like to think that they no longer do the things of their past, but you are alluding that they may be like their past, correct?
Oh, you say like it's like they could have scammed before, but they might not be scamming now.
Yes.
Okay, I get you. I'm following you. So Amanda's right there. Amanda, did you ever find that money that went missing from you?
So let me just clear that up. Glam never had my credit card or debit card number. That was completely made up.
Was it somebody else from FOE?
Nobody had any of my information. I called and paid for my cruise myself.
So Amanda, I will say this real quick before you even continue, baby. Last night we did hear all
This
that
gave me the
court case.
chills. Like,
Teacher does have a way of getting y'all in order. I think you have been compromised, baby. I'm gonna listen to you because I believe you. But baby, we've been listening for days. We've been tracking this story, girl. You definitely have been compromised. You're just trying to get back in up with FOE, I think so. But go ahead and tell us because we.
wait, how do you know? Wait, hold on. So how do you know that, though?
We've been listening for days. And we was listening to the court case last night. We've been listening to her.
So Amanda, your stuff has been compromised?
No, my stuff has not been compromised. And I haven't even been on the app for days. So
Girl, You was just in a full court case for hours last night.
So Amanda, did you say something? Okay, so Amanda, did you say something along those lines that they're wanting to use? Now, see, this is what I spoke to earlier about just
Tracy made that up.
mind what you say.
She is in trouble. They got her in trouble. She is in trouble, y'all. Do not get her in trouble. This is the problem with FOE. They shut people up and they change people's minds. Little Touch wasn't allowed to talk. They know how to shut people up. Then they know how to make you like switch up your whole thing and be like, never mind. It was all a joke. Girl, y'all, that's some scary shit. This some scary shit.
Did I ever say anything about my credit or debit card? Ever. So Tracy
for the
said
record, how did you pay for your trip for the record?
For the record, how I paid for anything has nothing to do with you, and you don't have anything.
You go. She's scared. She's scared. She's scared, Keyonna.
How I paid was I called Carnival, and I paid.
That is sad, Amanda. I'm so sorry.
My own
for real.
self,
I'm so sorry.
and I paid it off
really
in
feel
full.
bad. I feel so
She
bad for
is
you,
a
Amanda.
liar. She is a liar. She has said
so
plenty of time that Glam and Dim have gotten her credit and debit card. So stop playing. Stop it.
Pull up the clip where I said I have my credit card. Pull it up.
Yes, you did. You did say that in so many words.
And cry and
In so many words. You cried about it and you said that.
Wait, hold on. So
BraidKing
Bubba, you said she said that in so many words. So was that? So you're saying in so many words, meaning those are not her words.
No, in so many words, as if you could read between the lines of what she was trying to say. That's so many words.
No.
Came up, no. That's what I meant by that, though, man. You don't know me. That's what I meant by that in so many words.
Listen,
So what did she say?
$25 if you can pull up a clip that says that I gave anybody my credit or debit card.
Man, nigga Tracy even talked about it. Man, stop it, Amanda.
Hold on, Bubba.
Stop it.
Hold on, Bubba. Hold on, Bubba.
All right.
Hold on, Bubba.
Go ahead. Go.
Or with cash to the person at the excursion place. Like I said,
You rebuttal.
don't know what it's
She
what you're
rebuttal.
talking about.
Now y'all answer.
She did rebuttal.
Great.
I went on
let
one
me ask you-
excursion. I went on one excursion with me and my kids. Not two grown people that I took on the cruise, like Tracy said. I took my kids on the cruise.
Your children look grown.
Understood. So Amanda, you know
My
I do love
children
you,
are
right? You know
grown?
I fuck with you.
They look grown. 17 is a grown girl in black community.
I don't have a 17-year-old.
Hold on.
Let me ask you two questions real quick.
Listening to a tape where you said, "Do you want to talk to my daughter? She's 17."
Or
Right.
did I say she's
Right.
almost 17 because
Oh
she's
my God.
16? Listen to every word, not every third word, because you want to pick apart everything so bad because you want so much
Amanda.
negative light on FOE. And when
Amanda,
there
you already in trouble, girl. Shut up.
When there
Hold on,
isn't
Bubba.
with
Let me ask her a
me,
question.
you try to pick my story apart. I never gave anybody any of my credit or debit card information.
So may I ask a question to you, Amanda? I just have two questions. That's it, and I'll be quiet because you know I fuck with you tough, baby. Why did you leave the cruise with Glam and Duffy?
I didn't. I left the cruise on the bus.
You didn't after the cruise. You didn't go with Glam and Duffy.
After the cruise, everyone was going to lunch. We went to the lunch place. Manny was there. They were closed. So we went to another place because my kids were hungry.
I'm talking about at the hotel.
Right. And who is we?
We is me and my kids.
Okay, so can I give y'all my synopsis? Can I give y'all my
Like I said, don't know any damn thing about.
and allegedly gave her information.
Well, she doesn't like Keyonna because of intro.
Like, she don't even know me. I don't know her. This lady
Right,
gave
so how are you gonna say what I did?
allegedly,
why
this
she
lady
yelling
gave
at
her
a black
information
woman?
months ago. She gave her information months ago to Glam to pay for the boat ride and some excursions. The boat ride got paid for, the excursions didn't. She went to telling them, "Hey y'all, I didn't get my excursion." They probably went to pit, like, girl, whatever. Who you gonna
You
set up
got this
against?
story from
Hold on,
Tracy.
I'm still talking. And
You're
then
talking
you call yourself
bullcrap
going
and
to
lies. I'm
Tracy.
not going
You
to
went
let you
to
guys
Tracy
keep
thinking you was
talking
gonna have refuge with Tracy. But when Tracy was like, "Girl, fuck out of here," then you ran your ass back to Glam and them. That's what you was trying to do. You
Fuck
ran
T.
to
Fuck.
Tracy thinking Tracy was gonna be like, yeah, I don't fuck with them either, girl. Come over here on our team. Come over here on my side. And when she said, girl, fuck you, get away from me. Then you had to run your ass back over there. That's why, and I'm gonna be real with you. The reason I'm making you say this stuff on the record, because hopefully you can never say the FOE defrauded you. I ain't doing this because I'm mad with FOE. I want the truth. At some point, if they ever douse your ass on the street, you will never get a chance to say they did anything to you because you're in here for the record saying they didn't.
So Amanda, do you wanna
Black people
do you
crazy. All that yelling.
do you wanna
Girl, you shut up. They calling her now to get down.
do you wanna explain to the people what you've said? I'm assuming they heard it wrong. That's what I'm assuming. That they heard your words wrong. Now Bun Bun did say that's what it sounded like,
That's
And
what
as
it
if
was.
you alluded.
And this may not be court, but again, if she gets tossed on the street by them, and she tried to say, "Well, oh, you guys defrauded me. You didn't pay for my excursions." This right here is her saying in a public forum that they did not commit fraud against her. They did not take her money in no shape, form, or fashion. So don't you bring your ass back later and say they did. I cannot like somebody, but the truth on them is the fucking truth on them.
Manny.
Go ahead, dear Amanda.
No one.
Amanda, was it a carnival excursion? Because you can't pay that with cash. What
I
was
didn't
it?
do a carnival excursion. You wouldn't know anything about a carnival
Nigga,
excursion.
yes I would.
or a
Oh, I'm
boat
sorry,
ride,
you ain't no
did you?
nigga. White tea lady, yes I would. That's why I'm fucking asking.
Okay. Well, nope. I didn't do a carnival excursion. I told you I did one excursion with my kids. Me and my kids only.
So, dear Amanda, can you explain to the people what it is that you said?
I never said anything about my credit or debit card.
Liar.
Tracy said that. Tracy
You gotta be kidding
said
me.
that about
What
my
would be the
credit or
purpose
debit
of
card.
you?
Liar! Why would Tracy?
Like
Why
I
would
brought
you
it
do
up that
that?
night and have
Tracy
brought it up
then.
ever
Right
since.
behind you.
Everyone just wants so badly for there to be something that Glam or Duffy did, and that's just not the case here.
Girl, good. Thank you. Keep the same energy. Keep it, baby. They ain't done nothing to you. Keep it.
So she's saying that Tracy is the one who made the statement. I'm the 1 and 2. Go ahead.
Keep that. Make sure you go ahead and add Nitra. Now, Nitra didn't do nothing to you either, correct?
So when she was saying that her kids were with her the whole time, there's a recording of Tracy saying, "Oh, so where were your kids when you ran up on me about the credit card about old girl?" She said, "Right behind me." So you did use your credit card and you did ask.
I never
Tracy.
ran up on her. I asked
Well, then
her.
there's a recording. We heard it on
I
AJ's live.
call for
Thank
the
you.
groups.
We heard it on
line.
AJ's live, but you said that you didn't use your credit
Who I
card. And then when
called
Tracy
for the
stumped
groups.
you,
No one
your kids
gave.
were right behind you about the credit card conversation. So did
You didn't answer
use
my
it or you didn't?
question.
One and or
Nitra
both
didn't do
of
nothing
my
either,
kids
right?
were
Nitra
with
didn't do
me
nothing to
the
you either,
entire
right?
time.
Nitra didn't do nothing to you either, right, Amanda? No one has done anything to you, correct?
That's correct.
All right, that's all I need to know. Y'all have a great day.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Keyonna. You ate. I do have a question for you,
Ate what?
Amanda, very nicely. No, she
Nuts?
ate up. Oh, you think Keyonna ate some nuts?
What she eat some almond slivered almond? Almond slivered almond?
So again, with what
Yeah.
so again, with what the 1 and 2 just said, you quote unquote ran up on, but you say you didn't run up on. When you came up to Tracy about the credit card and debit card information, what was that conversation like? What did you ask her about?
Well, what I asked about was a spa visit, not about a credit or debit card.
So why did you ask her about it?
Well, because as far as I knew, she, Glam, or Callie was who we could ask any questions regarding the cruise to. And she had, in fact, even stated so on LT's Live 3 days before the cruise that if anybody had any questions, no, I did that. I called.
Okay. Did you ever tell Tracy that?
No. Why would I say, hey, I didn't give anybody my credit or debit card information?
That's not what you would have said. You would have said, hey, I gave my information. But so
But I didn't.
are you saying Tracy's lying on you?
I booked my own stuff.
So my question is Tracy lying on you?
Yeah, 100%.
I thought she said she paid for it on the phone and somebody was on the phone with her when she
Clock
paid.
in. Clock in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Clock in.
Did you hear me say I called Carnival?
You said you was on the phone with Carnival when somebody else was on the phone, girl, when you gave that credit card information is what you said, Miss
Call
Mama.
somebody, you're on the phone.
Hold on, BraidKing, hold on. Now, if you booked with Carnival, that would be a Carnival question, not a Glam, Tracy, or whoever else question. Am I correct or not? Because if you didn't book with them, you wouldn't be asking them.
You book through a group's line. Have you ever gone?
So that would be the question, Keith. Who was on the three-way call?
I just came back from a cruise on May the 7th through March the 7th.
Okay, that's great. That's great. I hope you had a really good time.
And I did.
Right,
and I didn't have a lying asshole like you with me.
Did you call?
But anyway, I didn't have a lying asshole like you. I didn't have a lying asshole like me, like you with me. So listen, anyway.
Slow down, Auntie. Slow down.
So,
anywho,
anybody's a lying asshole.
BraidKing, ask this mayonnaise bitch. Ask this mayonnaise bitch. Okay, did she ever ask?
You got a biracial child. How you gonna call somebody that?
Bitch, I ain't got no biracial child.
Oh, okay, well, there's plenty of clips of you saying that you do.
Oh, so she know you then. I will ask you this: Who was on the three-way call when you booked your trip? Who was on the three-way call?
When I booked my trip,
Amanda, you just might as well be honest with me, Amanda. You're gonna make yourself out to look like a liar, friend. You can't play them games with me.
Because
who was on the three-way
booked
call?
my trip
Who was on the three-way call?
and had to call and have it switched to a group trip.
Right. Who was on that call?
So when I originally booked my trip, only I was on the phone with Carnival.
Okay, after that one.
Only
After that
Carnival
one.
had.
After that one. After that one, who was on the three-way call?
There was. I didn't hear what you said.
After that one, after the initial one, when you had a three-way call with Carnival, who all was on there?
I never had to give my credit or debit card information.
That's not what I asked you, baby. That's not what I asked you, baby.
All of my. When I made any changes to my.
Who was on the phone is what I asked.
When I made any changes to my cruise?
Yes. Who was on the phone? That's what I asked.
They're giving her answer.
It's deflection.
No, I'm getting phone calls. I'm getting
You about to get in trouble.
phone calls.
Like a typical gang, like a typical organization organized.
Yeah, you're right. It's like a gang or an organization to get a phone call.
Get your answer and give it to him, please.
No, you don't tell me what the fuck to do. So get your goddamn answer and give it to him.
Well, listen, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but you got me.
Well, Amanda, you know I fuck with you, so I just want to know, like, I'm asking, like, who was all on the call? There's a call that there was multiple people on.
No, there was a call that I was on with Carmen.
Okay. Feel bad. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I got to screen shot this.
So we are back.
Thank you.
Oh my God, yeah. So did y'all get the answers that y'all needed or what?
No,
What's
could you bring
going
Amanda
on?
back up? Amanda's Amanda's so close. She's right there. Amanda, come here.
Jesus, y'all. Y'all wear this app thin, honey. Baby, y'all be wearing this app thin. Y'all wear the app thin. Go ahead, I'm her.
I just want to do a mob break. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the newsroom. Yeah, we have 3 more subscriptions in order to be able to give subscription. Y'all, what's up? Y'all need to hit the live goal. It's 1.6K in here. Bop that screen up. We at 63.7K and it's 1.5K in here. Yeah. Good work, y'all. Pop that screen up. Don't forget to tip the host, tip the guests. Show a little bit of hospitality. You know what I'm saying, y'all. I ain't even in my right frame, but be hospitable. Tap the screen. We need 3 more subs, y'all, and we can give subs. I'll give some subs soon as somebody hits the 50. As soon as we hit the 50, I'll give some subs. So, help us out. Welcome to the newsroom, y'all. I'll go down so y'all can continue.
Thank you, I'm her.
Thank you, I'm her. Yeah, so if the Amanda wants to come back up, she's more than welcome. If not, we definitely can move forward. That was definitely intense. That was a lot going on. Oh my God. So back to you, BraidKing. So apparently you have rounded up the troops, it looks like. Oh my God. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm learning as we go. A lot is transpiring that I try to stay away from, but I'm assuming this is what it all is about.
Do you think you're going to get in trouble for recapping it?
I don't get into... Hold on, I'm switching back to the thing. I don't get into all of that.
No, I'm saying trouble, though. Like, are you going to get in trouble?
I don't know what you're referring to as trouble because, again, a lot is transpiring.
Like, anybody who's been recapping FOE has been getting in trouble. So, like, are you going to get in trouble for, like, recapping her and, like, FOE in the drum?
So I think the people came up and spoke to it earlier that this stuff is stemming from people to other people to other people. So
we've all got cussed out for doing it. Like, they say that we're pushing narratives and perpetuating it, and we're like letting more people hear about it. So they don't want us to use our platforms to like say anything about it.
Well, I am hearing you all sentiments. Y'all are hearing what you all are pushing, and y'all are pushing it to the limit. Y'all are pushing it to pushing it to the max. Y'all are not letting loose. The members themselves are helping push things as well. So this is a sticky one right now because, like I said earlier, I can't look at somebody else cuckoo if the people that are the closest are saying the same sentiments. It would give a disconnect at that point for me to act as if I don't hear everything. So I do hear everything.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get on down and get out of here. I don't want to get in trouble any further. It looks like some people are saying that they're going to stand with you. I am getting messages on the gang. Oh, you get on the scene with the gangster lean or whatever you do. They said Glam just got up in Sweet TTT 99 Live. If you want to go there, I don't know what you got going on. But I'm going to go on to get out of here, Manny. Thank you so much for today. And before I do leave, I want to let y'all know again, if you are a part of FOE or you're planning on going to any further events, please beware, please be careful. Have your kids do an audit on your bank account, check your checkbooks. Y'all are going to have to do all of that because Glam and Duffy will have all of your information. Thank you, Manny.
Yes. So I will say this, y'all.